Let's not tiptoe around it. Ferrari were this close to pulling off a podium in Bahrain. Leclerc had the strategy, he had the tire advantage, he had the pace, and just when it looked like he was about to strike, the safety car ruined everything. You're watching Paddock Insider, where we connect the dots the teams hope you'll miss. And today we're diving into the race that could have flipped Ferrari's narrative for 2025, if not for one untimely yellow flag. Ferrari's gamble, medium tires, and maximum risk, Ferrari rolled the dice. While the rest of the front-runners opened on softs, Charles Leclerc started on mediums. Why? Because they had a plan. Stretch the first stint, go aggressive at the end with softs on low fuel, and undercut the soft runners on durability and grip. On paper, genius. Yes, Leclerc lost positions early, dropped from P2 to P4, but that was expected. The Ferrari SF25 isn't built for fireworks off the line. It's built to come alive late, and that's exactly what was unfolding. The critical second stint, Ferrari versus Mercedes. This is where things get juicy. Leclerc's second stint on mediums was fast. He closed the gap to George Russell rapidly, and that wasn't a coincidence. Ferrari had deliberately created a 4-lap offset to Russell and 7-lap gap to Norris. They knew what they were doing. Now take a look at the telemetry. This is lap 21, one of the most revealing laps of the race. Look at the numbers. Turn 4, Russell plus 8 kilometers per hour. Turn 6-7, Leclerc plus 11 kilometers per hour. Turn 12, Russell plus 8 kilometers per hour. Turn 13, Leclerc plus 6 kilometers per hour. This is a classic strategic cat and mouse game. Russell was clearly managing tires, delaying throttle, feathering brake input, while Leclerc was on a mission. The red line surges ahead out of the slow corners, proof that Charles was pushing the SF25 hard while still keeping tire life in check. And then, boom! Just when the overtake was brewing, just when Russell was vulnerable, just when Ferrari had him in range, the safety car came out. What could have been Ferrari's fork in the road. Without the safety car, Leclerc had 3 laps of clean air, a tire advantage, and the Ferrari was in its performance window. Russell, still managing his tires, likely would have had to box first, potentially onto hards. Ferrari? They were poised to bolt on softs and go hunting. Even Vasseur admitted it. The safety car came at the worst moment our strategy was unfolding. We had George. We just didn't get the chance to show it. It's more than a team principle making excuses. The data backs it up. And here's the kicker. If Leclerc gets past Russell, not only does he go after the podium, but he also protects from a late-charging Norris, who had similar pace and fresher tires. Ferrari's choice, safe or brave. After the SC, Ferrari played it safe. They fitted hards, aiming to survive the final stint. Mercedes went softs, an aggressive call that paid off, but only because Ferrari couldn't respond without risking it all. Doing 24 laps on softs was ambitious, but it worked for Mercedes. We didn't think it would for us, said Vasseur. So let's be clear, Ferrari had the faster car at that stage. They had the right strategy. They had the track position ready to be taken. What they didn't have was luck. Like this video if you think Ferrari were robbed of a podium by the safety car. Drop a comment. Should Ferrari have risked the softs after the SC or stuck with the hards? Subscribe to Paddock Insider, because we don't just watch the race. We tell the story behind it. Paddock Insider, where strategies get broken down, not brushed over.